Hello everybody, welcome back to the Driveway Engineer. I'm JR, this is Peanut and Jack. We're in, it's Mrs. Engineer picking up rocks to hide my truck. Yeah. We're in Cuba, Missouri today. Stopped at Missouri Barbecue. It was really good, really good. If you happen to be passing through, check it out on 44. It's worth a little detour off Interstate 44. We're heading to Branson, Missouri tonight, where we're going to stay tonight, and in the morning we're headed down to Ozark, Arkansas to pick up some parts for my K20 body, basically another truck missing the rear end. So join us, we'll show you along the way. The trip down was pretty uneventful. The truck was awesome, the Cummins, like it's just such a treat to tow with that. I think we got like 14.5 miles to the gallon when we had the truck on it, so that was pretty good. Comfortable, plenty of power for the hills, that kind of thing. Temperature was warm enough, but the skies, as you can see, were cloudy and we didn't have a lot of sunshine the whole way. But that's kind of how it goes on these things, I guess. You know, beggars can't be choosers. But we had a lovely adventure nonetheless and got to see lots of cool things. So that was cool. Once we got to Branson, we stayed at the Red Roof Inn, which was pretty nice. We always stay at Red Roof Inns because they all take pets, so I don't really have to guess. We went downtown. The Red Roof Inn's not downtown, it's on the other side of town. But went downtown, checked things out, flew the drone around a little bit. It's kind of dead because, you know, New Year's Eve just got over with, so not a lot of people down there, but there were some people down there. We didn't have a lot of time to sightsee. It was pretty late when we got in, and I was pretty tired. I think we got up and got going at like 4:30. So, took a little nap, went downtown, checked out the Full Throttle Distillery and Saloon. It's like the same one that they have out in Sturgis. I guess there's a couple other ones around the country. Randomly, I like to fly my drone over people, not because I'm a creep, but just because I want to see if they see the drone, and they never do. And I'm only like 15 foot above this guy's head, and it's super mega loud, and he's just oblivious. Anyway, Full Throttle Distillery. It's a nice place. Really nice place. The decor was pretty sweet. They had a lot of like wrought iron beams and stuff. A lot of different kinds of whiskey, moonshine type whiskey. You to show the people your food? This is salmon. I gotta burn ends. Gonna start the day off right here. We're on the commercial side of Branson this morning. Before I take off, I needed a hook for my winch rope. I see I have that all fixed right up. That's nice. That's nice to find out right now. Good job, JR. I gotta go get Mrs. Engineer. She's shopping at one of the stores. But yeah, we're gonna head down to the holler, see if we can get us a C10. So out of Branson, there's no direct route to where we went, which was south of Ozark, Arkansas. There's a more direct route than the one we took, I found out on the way back, because these roads were a little tight and it was a little tiresome with the trailer going over the mountain. Also, I found out there's a cool off-road part somewhere down there. I passed like a million trucks with side-by-sides, and I don't know where they were going. They were either in extreme southern Missouri or extreme northern Arkansas. But if you know where they were going, I would like to know, because I'd like to come back and check it out someday. But yeah, the road got, like, that road's pretty fine right here, but then this road is just all switchbacks and 10 miles an hour, and literally the definition of 3 miles of bad road. So, you know, it is what it is. But got down, got the truck, bought it from a gentleman named Jason, super helpful. Doesn't have an axle in it. He had it all jacked up and rigged up to get on the trailer. He was a big help loading it instead of just standing there with his hands in his pocket collecting his money. So I appreciate that. It's always good to have a good seller and somebody's willing to work with you, especially as flaky as people are on Marketplace. You know, like, I get it. I really do. You know, you get some guy from across the country telling he's going to come buy some raggedy piece of shit truck, you know, maybe he will and maybe he won't, but we had good communication the whole time, and I actually enjoyed a lot of the scenery out here in the hills, and this is where I was seeing all the side-by-sides, but... Alright, so, you know how people are like, we'll do whatever we gotta do to get her done? I'm not really loving that, but it seems to be working. Yeah, I mean, she's a peach. So, got it loaded up. Pretty straightforward. Needs a floor pan on this side. I can see that from the pictures. It looks like it needs one on that side too. I'm not real opposed to doing like this little bit of work. And really, I'm not real opposed to just cleaning this up and sticking a floor pan in here and covering that with a patch and going about my business. It's, you know, it's when the rust is all the way up the firewall that I gotta be like, I think I'm gonna tap out of this one. So this cab is in pretty nice shape for 500 bucks, and it comes with pretty nice fenders. It's all got a fine coat of lovely patina. A lot of whiskey dents, but for what I want to use that K24, which is to haul shit around and bang shit around, yeah, this will clean up fine. I'm gonna run it through the car wash, and clean some of this mold off of it. I'll let you guys see what it looks like. We're heading to Fort Smith to see my nieces and nephew. I was thinking about going in here and buying some binders and chains. I'm gonna at least go price check them, but yeah, I feel pretty good about this. 500 bucks. So super sketchy loading, but we're northbound and down, so stay tuned. So I guess I forgot to come back and film after I washed it off, but it did clean up pretty nice. All the mold and crap came off the bedside. I thought that this was a colonial yellow and white truck, but it's actually buckskin and neutral, which doesn't really matter to me. It's a little more rare. I would have preferred yellow, but look forward to getting it done and getting it on the K20, and you guys will see all that on the channel. So I hope you've enjoyed coming along for the trip, and I hope you're looking forward to it too. We'll see you next time on The Driveway Engineer. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good weekend.